What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wilson Brothers Ranch. Last time we went out to Billings, we went to the home improvement show, and from there we actually met Jason Eastwood, the water guy. So he's got a company that he's gonna be putting in a reverse osmosis system in our house. We'll be able to have reverse osmosis in our faucets, and we got some fresh ice in our freezers. Jason, how you doing, man?
Very good, how are you?
Good to see you. Nice seeing you again. So he came here and tested our water last time.
Right.
And what did you find in it again? It was...
So we had about 1,200 parts per million of total dissolved solids. It was almost naturally soft water and low in iron. So the main concern was the mineral content. So that's why we're gonna do reverse osmosis to make the water and the ice better. The system's gonna make approximately 15 to 30 gallons per day. And it's gonna remove between 95 and 99% of virtually everything out of the water.
Great. All right. Well, Jason, it was great to meet you at the home improvement show. So he's actually bringing everything into the mechanical room where he's been setting up shop where the reverse osmosis system is actually going to be placed. Hey, real quick. So since 2011, our family's been working hard to get this ranch where it's at. We love living in Montana, raising chickens, and providing eggs to our community, with you guys following along to watch the process. Starting this year, we want to use Wilson Brothers Ranch to give back to the people of the community, and you can too. That's why we're asking folks to subscribe to us on Facebook for just $1.99 a month. It's a small monthly subscription to support our mission to donate premium eggs to places that feed good people.
This is our circus. These critters are pride. It's another day at Wilson Brothers Ranch. Chickens fly.
If you ever wanted to do some good from behind the screen, today could be that day. We'll keep you posted with updates so you can see the good we're accomplishing as a community. Back to the video.
Let's see. If I give, if everything's square, I can go from here. Let me try it up here first. And to the inside edge of my box, I'm looking at 22.5 inches, and that should be equivalent to where the edge of the stud is that box is attached to. And I know that I'm going to be drilling through with that hole saw. Then I want the center of that to be offset probably another inch. So I'm going to go to 23.5 inches. Mark the wall. And then, knowing I have sill plates on the wall structure, I'm going to want to come up about 6 inches. Go ahead and mark that corresponding location. Verify my 23.5 this way on the off chance that I was holding that askew. For all you arborists out there. Okay. So now I don't know what I'm going to counter behind that sheetrock. I know I'm going to have rock wool back there because we put that in when we built the place. And I could potentially have electrical cable or even some hose or PEX that I might encounter. So for that reason, I want to drill no deeper than the thickness of the sheetrock. Pull that plug out and then probe with the screwdriver to check the material behind the wall. Because if I make a mistake here, what has to happen then is we'd have to open up a big access patch and go in and try to repair everything. Not that that's the worst scenario, because it's going to be behind the refrigerators. Nevertheless, it's a lot more work. So now if I go ahead and put that screwdriver through at this point, I'm going to estimate on what appears to be a 2x6 wall that I'm going to have 6.5 inches. So hopefully the blade of that screwdriver is long enough. And then the trick is I either measure over and hope that I intersect by measuring off this backside, or I try to keep this as straight as possible, puncture the wall on the other side and use that for a pilot. There's my rock wool. Oh, we're not doing bad. I don't feel anything there except for rock wool. Now, if I can hold this perfectly straight and not do this, or this, or this, then maybe I can get a corresponding hole on the backside because we want to run a piece of conduit in here afterwards.
So that's the back of the fridge there, and then we have the freezer out from the wall because we're about to poke through with the screwdriver right in the bottom of the hole here. So he's getting ready to poke through the drywall with that screwdriver, and we're not drilling through just so we don't get electrical wires or, you know, a water line ripped open. There it is. So back here behind the freezer, go ahead and get our drill and get right in the center of that pilot hole, and then just get the drywall out. All right, almost through the drywall. All right. All right, all clear, straight through.
Alrighty.
So now we're gonna send the tape filter through, and we're actually gonna fit a PVC pipe in here to act like a little tunnel for our water line.
Then it looks like 4 3/4 will do us.
We're just gonna clean up this PVC pipe, make sure it's all clean. We're gonna go ahead and cut it to our measurement, just of the outside diameter to the outside diameter of our drywall.
Okay.
So we got 4 3/4. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that with our PVC cutter. This is our nice, clean PVC cutter. So we're just getting a sanding block and sanding that smooth on both sides.
Guys, what we're going to do now is put a little bit of Lexel around the inside of that drywall. So when we shove that prepared conduit through, it'll be bonded and take some of that Lexel with it as it comes through. So right now I'm just going to take a fingerful and walk it around that inside edge. It's a little bit more intimate than I'd hoped for. Okay.
And that Lexel is holding in our makeshift tunnel that we made with this PVC pipe that we cut up. And the tape is to just keep it all from getting plugged up with rock wool.
All right, guys.
Ready for that PVC tunnel when you are.
I'm going to be introducing this over to Chase on the other side, and as that last little bit goes through the wall, it's going to seal itself by drawing the Lexel into the drywall with it. So what I'll do now is try to guide this into him, and he'll be directing it from the other side with the screwdriver, if you guys want to catch that over on the other side.
All right, push. It's lined up. Got a little bit of rock wool coming with it, but it is coming. Pull that rock wool out of the way.
You only want about a 1/16 sticking out on your side?
Yep, it's almost there.
Okay.
Yep, it's there.
Okay, let's call it good right there.
Yep.
If you feel comfortable in peeling that tape off at this point, go ahead. Just try not to push the pipe back through at the same time.
Sounds good. You holding the pipe? Cut that tape off. All right, there's all the tape.
It's clear?
Yep.
All right, we're good.
So this is a 14-gallon storage tank. That's going to be your storage for all of your reverse osmosis water to feed your multiple locations. We're going to mount the RO over here. to the tie-in up above the water heaters.
Yeah, I think
Source water.
post filter, anywhere right in here.
I was thinking about tying it right
Okay, yeah, I
there.
guess so.
Yeah, kind of by that piece of white paint on the blue pipe there. That'll be our source, and then we'll run the drain over there. So your reverse osmosis is going to waste about 2 to 3 gallons of water for every 1 gallon of good water that we make.
And this is the system here. Now Jason will explain of how everything works.
Water guy here again. We're just wrapping things up. We've got the booster pump tied in with the MRO 50 and a 14-gallon tank. So the system is making approximately 24 gallons per day rate at a 96% rejection. They've got some good whole house pre-filtration here, so the filters are going to last about twice as long as the factory recommendation. So the pre-filter will last about a year. The membrane will last about 5 to 7 years. The post-carbon will last about 2 years. The storage tank has a 10-year warranty. The RO itself has a 5-year warranty, excluding the filters. And then the booster pump has a 2-year warranty. As far as the serviceability on the system, it's very easy. If we get a little bit closer, we'll have these blue and white isolation valves can isolate the system, so it's very easy to service. We'll have it on a routine annual checkup. We'll come out and check for quality and performance, and then change filters accordingly.
All right,
And
thanks so much for coming out, man.
thank you.
I
Appreciate it.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you again.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you.
And we're probably going to be catching you down the road again anyway. So
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
for Chase's house and whatnot.
Right. Yep.
See you again later, man.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so in the event of a leak or it's time for a service, you want to unplug the pump. Just do that. The pump will stop vibrating. This is your feed valve, a little 1/4-inch blue and white valve that will completely isolate the reverse osmosis system as far as on the feed water side. And then this will isolate the water on the storage tank. So if you want to do service on the filter, then I would also shut off this valve. This is your valve going out to the point of use. So shut that off. Then you can service the filters. The filter wrench has these little grooves in it, slides up and matches the grooves on the filter. Just do, okay, so just hand tight. So you just do a clockwise turn, that'll come out. take out the old filter, put new filter back in, reverse the steps. Primary pre-filter lasts about a year. Post filter lasts about 2 years, and your main membrane lasts about 5 to 7 years. So you've got good pre-filtration, so about doubles the life of the filter. So normally it's about 6 months on that one.
So should we take a gray Sharpie and write down replacement dates on the canisters themselves?
I'll call them.
Okay, great.
At least for the first couple times, and then
Just don't go out of business between now and
oh
then.
no, I got at least 10 more years left, and I'm hoping to find somebody to mentor to take over for me. So just reverse your steps, making sure all the valves are back open before you plug it back in. You don't want the pump to run dry. That little squeal is the automatic shutoff valve, so it's testing itself if it needs to turn back on again. So as long as the pump is running, pump will run based on the pressure switch. So it'll basically increase the pressure to the point of 40 psi in the storage tank, and then the pump will turn off. And then as soon as it drops 10 psi, it will turn back on.
We're actually gonna have an RO line coming into the back of this fridge. We're gonna have to move this fridge out for the wall and put a line in. All right, so we have a water line. All right, let's get it back.
How's it doing compared to that molding? We gotta go in just a little bit, okay?
Yep, exactly. All right, there it is. Second.
Okay, we can still go a bit. There we go.
Right there is where we can go.
You like weightlifting championships or something? You're not doing this, or-
So probably want to stick out about an inch or so. Apart.
Well, okay, so we got a little bit to go yet. Gotcha. Okay, a little more on that side. Bottom here. We're good? Okay. All right, well, I don't hear any water peeing out anywhere, so that's a plus.
No, it's better here.
And now in the pantry, we have RO water to our faucet with great water flow. So that's RO water right there. Now we got the freezer moved back into place, and all I have to do is adjust the bottom legs to get the tops of the fridge and the freezer lined up again. And just outside the pantry, we have the kitchen fridge. Now we have cubed, crushed ice, or water. And it's clean RO water. So we got the RO system hooked up for the kitchen fridge, the pantry freezer, and that pantry faucet. And that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Again, this is Jason with the Water Guy, Quality Water Treatment Solutions, Jason Eastwood. So give him a call if you guys wanted to give your water. He is out in Billings, but he travels quite a bit for work.